Hey everybody, this is Darkslayer and you are watching Darkslayer TV. I'm going to be casting this best of 3 between aTnDarKFoRcE, spawning here at the bottom right of Xel'Naga Caverns. This is not Xel'Naga Caverns, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is Shakuras Plateau. And at the top left we have our Red Terran Beastyqt. Yes, DarKFoRcE taking that game last game, bringing this to 1-0. Those Broodlords, Beastyqt could just not take care of them. He even admitted towards the end of the game he has a serious problem fighting off Broodlords. So it wouldn't surprise me if we did see DarKFoRcE try to push this into a macro game to get those Broodlords out, keeping Beastyqt on the back foot. And as you can see here, he is actually getting that supply depot up, going to be walling off. He doesn't want that Zerg to be getting in his base, scatting around, seeing what he's doing. And if you have not been to Darkslayer TV, be sure to head over to youtube.com/DarkslayerTV. And I am starting a new promise for Together to the Top. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe back to you no matter who you are. That's right, you subscribe to me, I will help you out, and if I like your videos, I will thumbs them. Everyone that's my subscriber will see that. And Beastyqt actually going with a little bit of a 2 racks open right here. Going to be walling off at the bottom, at the natural, so he can get those early Marines out, maybe get an early economy lead. He might even just be proxying them a little bit to get that early Marine push out, because as we saw, he can't handle the Broodlords, so he could be just going for a 2 racks pressure to keep DarKFoRcE on the back foot. And DarKFoRcE is going to be going up this ramp now, and he will be seeing that Beastyqt does have the 2 racks down. And this SCV instantly pulled off the barracks to start trying to kill this drone, because we do know that those pesky drones will always be trying to kill your SCVs while they're building, and this backup SCV is coming down to kill off that drone. Still no gas from Beastyqt. This tells me he's either going for an insanely fast expand or an insanely fast Marine push. We do see that the natural is down for DarKFoRcE. It is about a little over halfway completed. And there it is. The extractor is down on 15 supply for DarKFoRcE with that spawning pool coming up. And here it comes. All these SCVs are now streaming their way over here into DarKFoRcE's base. They're going to be trying to get those bunkers up for those Marines to get in. However, the drones were caught off the line, and they're doing a great job keeping these SCVs away. And that Marine is now going to be trying to hide behind the SCVs, trying to get those drones killed. The SCVs even doing a little bit of wall off, repairing each other. Excellent play. Now that Marine needs to be caught off, or those drones will get us around, and there it is. The SCVs are going to be continuing to use that as a wall off. Even more drones now were caught off the line to try to attack Beastyqt, and there it is. The bunker is going down. A few drones have died and one SCV has gone down. However, there are Zerglings on the field right now. Oh, the other SCV does go down. Now they just have to kill that last SCV trying to build the bunker. However, there are a ton of Marines here. Will the SCV be able to get it done? I don't know. These Marines are just going up and down this ramp while these Zerglings are running back and forth. Well, gosh, that bunker is so close to finishing. He needs to do something now, and there it is. The huge surround with the Marines and drones. Excellent play from DarKFoRcE, just completely denying that bunker right now, and he will now be salvaging that to get the resources back. DarKFoRcE with an excellent defend there, now streaming all these Zerglings on the way. That's the thing with Zerg. If you can force them to build Zerglings, that's a good thing. That's less drones. However, if the Zerglings then counter you because what you were doing failed, that's not so much a good thing. However, he does have a lot of Marines up here. If he can micro them correctly, he might be able to kill off these Lings. However, the Lings could get a nice surround, and Beastyqt does have that commands that are down, going to be trying to get that early expand. A few Lings do go down. He did, however, get that SCV killed. Another Ling does die. Now the Lings are going to be running back to DarKFoRcE's base. Going to be retreating those, maybe taking this Xel'Naga. Okay, in the production tab, we do see that another barracks is going up for Beastyqt. Now I'm going to be finishing this wall off. I'm pretty sure that's a wall off. I don't think you can slip in right there. And no, the circles are touching, so that means no, you cannot slip in through there. We do see that the metabolic boost is now on the way for DarKFoRcE. We look over at his spawning pool. We do see that it just now started. And 2 more refineries are on the way. He's just now getting those refineries going. And another barracks. This is a very, very heavy barracks play, and as we can see, this Overlord is in the back of Beastyqt's base. He's going to be sending that in there, going in around, I'd say, the 8-minute mark. That's usually whenever you can best see what your opponent's going to be doing. And he's going to be able to go in here and just see what he can see. Hopefully these Marines will be well placed, though, so that Overlord can't get in. And now he is. There he is. He's going up the backside right now. And there we go. There is a tech lab being built on this barracks. That means stim pack, all the normal. And this is actually probably the worst place the Terran could have spawned, because where the ramp is located, now he can't actually get add-ons on any of these barracks, and the stim pack is on the way. And there it is, that Overlord now making its way into Beastyqt's base, going to be seeing what it can see. Will these Marines be able to counter? I'm actually not sure if he can even see it right now. Let's see. No, he can just now see it. The Overlord is just now able to come up.
Are under attack.
It's going to be going in here. It does see that the barracks is down, and he does see one gas and that it is research something, which really shouldn't tell him very much. Like, I mean, obviously the Terran will be going for that stim pack and all that. However, a Baneling nest is now down for DarKFoRcE. We look over in his base. We do see the Baneling nest is almost halfway completed. We're going to be seeing an amazing Baneling bust. However, with these barracks at 1,000 HP each, it's going to be really, really hard for Banelings to bust through this. But if these Marines stay on the outside like this, it's not going to be good, because those Banelings are just going to run up there and they're going to be trying to go through that small hole, and the Baneling will just explode and all the Marines will go down, and it will not be pretty. The evolution chamber is now on the way, and DarKFoRcE sitting that Zergling up here, seeing that those Marines are on the ramp, you know, that's going to actually help him out a lot. He knows that those Banelings can get up there and just start annihilating all those Marines right off the bat. And the creep spread from DarKFoRcE, once again, superb, already almost halfway across the map, and it's only 9 minutes in. And we do see that he has both Xel'Nagas, so he does know that if he morphs in these Banelings, they will go unscouted. And there's the +1 melee attack for these Zerglings. So, and we actually have more Zerglings on the way. This just means that those Banelings are coming, 16 in production. However, the Marines do have that riot shield on the way. A little bit of a push out right here. Look at all these Marines and Marauders. This is actually a pretty big force. We're going to need some good Baneling hits to kill off this force. However, DarKFoRcE knows all about the force, because he is the DarKFoRcE, and he did have the Xel'Naga, so he did see that army. And here we go, lots of Zerglings and a Spine Crawler, and there are the 4 Banelings. And it looks like he's going to use those Zerglings to bait. And nice scan there from Beastyqt, going to be killing off all these creep tumors to prevent that creep spread. And here come the Banelings, they're on the creep, they're going at full speed, and they're coming in from the back, and the Zerglings were up top stopping them. Look at that massacre of the Terran units. There was nice micro from Beastyqt, though, keeping most of those Marines alive. However, they all did go down. Wow, that was crazy. Even a stim going up here to see if there's an expand, but there isn't, and the Zerglings are going to chase these Marines down and just annihilate them, eat them alive. Back over in DarKFoRcE's base, we do see that the spire is almost completed, and here it goes. He's going to go up here to find those Marines. He will only see the 1 Marine. He's now going to start running around to try to find the rest of them, which of course are over here in the corner, hiding for their lives. And there they go, yes. Free food for the Zerglings, even a little bit of a miss micro there. Basically trying to move to the wall to prevent those Zerglings from getting this round, but they did anyways. And 8 Mutalisks now on the way for DarKFoRcE. Going to be going over there to do as much harassment as possible. In Beastyqt's base, we do see that, however, he does have missile turrets in position behind his mineral line. However, there's some pretty big holes here. I mean, you can actually get some mutas right here to start sniping away at those SCVs. And in the production tab, we do see that the +1 is on the way for Beastyqt for those Marines. And all these Mutalisks did just spawn, and they're streaming their way across the map right now. Heading to the top left, going to go and start trying to snipe away at all this Terran stuff. And here we go. Mutalisks are going to come in, try to snipe away at this command center. They did kill the SCV building it, so that's going to delay his third just that much more. However, the Marines cannot fly, so they will not be able to chase these Mutalisks down. However, 2 Marines for free, killing off another SCV. And this is something really, really, really annoying to deal with at this stage in the game as Terran. Like, your Marines are not very mobile, like, compared to a Mutalisk. And you never want to over turret, because you're not sure if your opponent is building a lot of Mutalisks. So as a Terran, this is a very, 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 very annoying situation right now. And in the production tab, we do see that he's keeping that meatless production up. He did have 2 more on the way, 1 just completed. And we actually have the +1 armor now for his ground army coming up. And in the units tab, we see that it's 57 drones to 50 SCVs right now, economy-wise. However, the Terran does have the 2 mules to compensate for those 7 drones. But it is a 2-base Terran versus a 3-base Zerg, which is actually pretty standard. As Zerg, you always want to have 1 more base than your opponent. And here we go. The orbital command is going to be trying to land. Will these mutos be able to see it? No. They are called away right at the last second. And DarKFoRcE now taking his 4th base right now, still using these mules to fly around like crazy. In the production tab, we do see a bunch more Zerglings are spawning right now, and a huge push out from Beastyqt, making his way down the middle of the map, doing a bit of a scan, seeing those mules, does chase them off. Going to be killing off this Zergling that did have the Zelnaga, even taking out some of these creep tumors. And those mules are going to get a free medevac kill. However, he did get that medevac out of there just in time. And here comes a nice surround with those Zerglings. Oh my gosh, this perfect surround. And those Banelings do go off, taking out some of the siege tanks. The mules are now focus firing those siege tanks while those Marines just eat away at, or the Zerglings do eat away at the Marines. And Beastyqt, there is the G. This was just a good, this was not a game. And